So, when last we left off with Darkfall the Journal, I still kind of feel like we learned a lot, but at the same time not really have a way to apply most of what we have learned. But I do know that there was some stuff here that I had yet to really... Oh.
Please replace the handset and try again.
Oh. So what? Could we just, like... Okay. So, I guess the assumption here is we just call. We call them, and then that will be the deal. Okay, okay. Let's see, we'll set that there. Put it around my side table and grab my notebook. And a pen. So, Dragon Inn is 01622643853. Let's see. S for Shimla. Tandoori takeaway. 01622. I'm assuming that's the area code, so 743852. And then C for Carolina, 048152. I'm gonna assume this is the secret sauce. I know I said I was gonna do the reading here, but we also need to get into this. So... read.
Good evening. Welcome to Dragon Inn, the best takeaway Chinese food this side of Dorchester. This is an automated service. Please hold the line while we check your number. You have a standing order with us. Would you like us to deliver your usual order? Please press the star key twice for yes, or press 1 to make a new order. Your usual order is number 15. You have now ordered number 15. Sorry, but the shop is closed. We close at 11:30 p.m. You are too late. Good night.
Wow, that sucks. Man, now I want to order Chinese, but I'm already full of chicken. So, Dragon Inn number 15, Chicky Chow. You know, I wasn't expecting to, like, get it first try. Well. Okay, so it needed a space in there. Okay. so now we can see everything. Time to play FNAF in 2003. 89%. So that's the office we were at before. Signal booster due to distance. Okay, so we've got some chair movement. Okay. This is in the bathroom downstairs, which reminds me we need to go into the women's bathroom because there's something stashed underneath the sink. Yeah, watch, I'll said that and I'll immediately forget. Oh, there's a piano. Oh, right, because we can't get into the bar right now. It's locked. Okay, so that's that. This is the dining room that we saw. Live feed. Okay, so we're getting a little more, you know, Whispers of the Damned. This camera's out, it seems. That's in here. What? So it's glitching between what it is now and what it was. I get the feeling that's going to be important for something later. That's in the basement, but it's unclear. I can't tell if I'm just imagining things or if it really is, like, getting clearer. Okay, so there are changes being made. Hey, Chevalier, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And hey, Gorm, you too. Don't fall, just use your wings. Unfortunately, I'm too full of food. I am rotund with sustenance. So that's what we're gonna need to deal with in a moment. Facing stairs. So that's the one that wasn't working. Flap harder. I don't know if it works like that. I'm not a hummingbird. Let's see. Sprayed my nose down and it feels like a spa treatment at this point. Giving your nose a good wash. Okay. Pollen season is nearing. Unfortunately for Chicky, she has caught a bug, some form of plague, and that's why she's not feeling too swift. Changes? What? Beer be getting food. No worries, take your time. So, Note Maker 2002. Okay, this is what we read through before. So we've already got that. I'm sorry, Chicky. It sounds like your nurse wasn't sure to be the best for you. Interesting. Image cleaner. Museum. Oh, musical memories. So that's just like an old paper that was left hanging out. So here's this hallway. Oh no, it's outside. It's that space, like, yeah, like right here, you take this corner here and you end up in the back alley where the power stuff is. Okay. Ooh, it's a floating chair. Ooh. Let's see, and then when I was talking to my mom, Nurse Pawfoot jumped on me like she was going to cuddle, but instead she went straight for her treats. Oh, little shit. Let's see. So, Henry got yeeted from the wall at some point, and they put it back. Okay, so we're seeing a couple of assumedly star constellations here. So where the fuck am I gonna put this? I'll put them here. So we got this, we got this, we got this, we got these two little fuckers off to one side, we got these two down here. And then there's like two soft dots. 1, 2, 3, and then like larger ones down here. So we'll have to look at the star charts. Assumedly. Ooh, we got some that showed up in here. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like more constellations or if it's just something funky. Looks like a snake. Like a snakehead. Hey cousin, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Good to see ya. There is so much shit going on. I have no idea. Also, the Karibo is very cute. so I guess this is in the basement. Because the space I don't recognize because we haven't been in it, but we got something down here. I don't know why, but my brain went, how can I make this system an RPG Maker? We're both RPG Maker pilled, Chicky. And this is, I guess, when they were screwing around in here. But I guess, is this to say, like, these lights are just ghosts appearing? Or are they supposed to be, like, star signs that we're connecting to later? Because I genuinely cannot tell. Okay, there we go. Okay. Holly was into some stuff. This is pretty good, though. I can't tell if it's supposed to come out of the wall, if it's just, like, floating. The resolution is, well, 2004. Well, technically 2002. Oh. Very Nancy Drew. Honestly, yeah. Although this game is meant to be more of a Myst-like, it definitely does feel a bit more Nancy Drew in a way. We just don't get the nightmare feel of the early people renders. Back when technology was cool and exciting and they all had plastic shells that were in different colors because that was actually cool and pretty and nice. Well, personals powered by whatever this is. Okay. Oh, so this is like the personals for everyone that's gone missing. Okay, okay. Let's go. Let's see, Thomas Callum, at the time of the event, 19, farmhand. Knew Betty and may have stayed here. Son of local farmer James Callum. Thought, let's see, it is thought that Thomas may have been in a relationship with the landlady's daughter Betty. Dowerton locals at times stated that the two had been courting for some time. Thomas was often staying, secretly, in one of the rooms of the hotel and is known to have been in the building on the night of the 29th of April. No one saw him, but an extensive search found evidence in one of the rooms. Let's see. Oh my god, I kind of want you to play Stay Tuned for Danger or Messages in the Haunted Matrix because the models are melted candles. Honestly, I'd be down. I would probably have to, like, get them working on my emulator, though. I actually do have, the person I followed who got, whose tutorial I followed to get PCM working, apparently PCM is no longer being actively worked on, but it does have a fork called 86 box. And I do have that up and running for the time being. Although I am currently kind of screwing around with it, trying to get, Barbie Detective 2 to play. For some reason, that game, it just constantly causes problems. But anyway, on topic of this game. James Callum believed for a long time after the event that his son was alive, often telling others that he had heard his son since the event, and once told a room full of people that he had seen Thomas wandering the woods that separate his land from the station. When he approached the boy, he ran off towards the old barn where he disappeared. No one else ever saw or heard Thomas Callum. I would actually love to play both the original and the second game on stream. But it would just be a matter of getting them to work. Because the first one does technically work, but I have experienced a few crashes while playing it. And I cannot quite place why. I'm actually gonna see if I can't look up some E-machines and their setups, like what their specs were. Because that's what we had. We had an E-machine for the longest fucking time. And I want to see if that will suffice, because that's what we played the games on, and that's what worked at the time, so, you know, it should work again, right? We just gotta trick the game into believing that it's on that hardware. Let's see. Oh, hey, this is the guy that has a shit ton of paintings in the one room. I guess he was into himself, question mark? So he was 61. The owner of the station hotel after it was passed on to him by his father, who built it in 1885 on the site of an old inn or public house. Although it took an active role in the running of the hotel, decorating it and providing much of the photographic artwork, he left the general work to the Penfold family. Originally presided over by Frank Penfold until he passed away, leaving Edith Penfold to run the business. Crabtree stayed in both the hotel and the family home, Crabtree Manor, near the hotel. He was often seen walking between the two. Crabtree was a keen photographer and... Can you scroll down, please? Thank you. And had a strong interest in the paranormal, especially ghosts and ancient folklore. Or ancient local folklore. We suspect that he was carrying out some sort of experiment leading up to the night of the 29th of April. Nigel's been able to enter the darkroom, but only after solving a quite elaborate locking system. It would appear that Crabtree had a keen sense of humor and sense of adventure. We hope to enter this studio soon. The Crabtree family sealed his room after the original police investigation and have left it so since. They very rarely mention George after the event, removing his name from the family tree. What the fuck? Okay, so, he committed some magical fuckery, and the family isn't about that. Okay. I need some water. Let's see, Matilda Fly, 40, actress, guest. Matilda Fly was a well-known 1947. Yes, that's totally what that says. Matilda Fly was well known in 1947. She was a popular stage actress and appeared in West End classics such as The Rat Trap and The Paradise of Fear. Fly left London on the night of the 27th of April after a series of negative reviews. It is unknown why Fly was staying in the hotel, and some have thought she may have been stopping over before traveling on to somewhere else. She was extremely unpopular throughout her stay in the hotel with staff and locals. The press swooped in on the hotel in 1947, but the Crabtree estate barred all but the police entry into the building. Or entry to the building. The police seemed to find conclusive evidence that she was present on the night of the 29th, and she was officially announced missing forthwith. Last seen. She was last seen leaving the bar with Gloria Grable. Unknown destination. 22:15. So like 10:15 at night. The photographs shown are from the London Theatre Archive and show Miss Fly in two poses from her last play. Hello, Borb. How is the Dark Falling going? Welcome in, Frankie. I hope you're doing well. And so far it's going good, but we're also, we're doing a lot of reading. Let's see. She may have stayed at the hotel before going somewhere else. Yes, that's typically how this works. Chicky coming in with the shade. It don't matter if she's sick. She got him. Got him dead to rights. Let's see. Two poses from her last play. The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor. This is who she was leaving with. Age at time of event, 32. Unknown, may have given a false name. This guest is the most baffling of all. It appears that she booked under a false name and kept to herself for much of her 2-day stay. Some have said that she may have known Matilda Fly, as the two were seen talking to each other on the night of the 29th of April, though there is no evidence of a connection. Also, quite puzzling is the fact that she arrived in a car, a very distinctive American-style sports model, although her car was never found. If it was, the police have never revealed details of such. Perhaps she left the hotel at night. A request for her to come forward and talk to the police about that fateful night, or about the fateful night, was never fulfilled. So, when last time we played, we were in Matilda's room, and there was a note from someone who basically described every interaction having been just absolutely horrible. Some of them with the context given, and some of it outright stating that it was, Mr. Crabtree, George Crabtree, but, there was also some where it wasn't quite clear. And Miss Fly did reference them once or twice, so it's like, ah, so that's who it is, but we aren't getting their name. Okay, so that's all there is here. Let's see, 18, oh. She's still just a baby. A mostly grown baby, but still a baby. Betty, daughter of Edith and Frank Penfold, working in the hotel. She appears to have undertaken every job going, and was well known and well liked throughout the village at the time. She was born in Dowerton and stayed here until the night of her disappearance. She had a natural love and sense of music, which she often put to use in the station bar, where she and her mother would put on regular musical nights, inviting locals, guests, and others to attend and join in the merriment. Betty is thought to have been in courtship with a local boy, Thomas Callum, though she is thought to have hidden the details from her mother. It is likely that Thomas was the last person to see her, although there is no evidence of this. Apart from that, she was last seen in the bar cleaning up after the party. Her mother was with her. Why do we have like a close-up on her hand? It's like she's clutching at her skirt. See, I don't know why, but this part is reminding me of the note section in the original White Day, which is a game I never got to see the end of because I am chicken. I am actually kind of impressed, Chicky. Were you watching a Let's Play or were you actually playing it? Because I know the original White Day, like, you had to use an emulator to play it because it would only run on, like, a specific Korean system. Or at least, like, on Korean Windows. And the first time I actually watched a Let's Play of that was Jacksepticeye. He played the original, which was kind of really fucking cool. Let's see, Edith Penfold, 53. Mother of Betty had been running the hotel for a few years following the death of her husband, Frank. She was well liked throughout the village, and no one had a bad word to say against her. Our investigation of the hotel has revealed. Oh, fuck. And yeah, it probably was, although there were other Let's Plays at the time for that game, because it was a pretty popular, quote-unquote, obscure game. But anyway, I got distracted by the typo. Our investigation of the hotel has revealed that she had a bedroom on the upper floor and presided over tasks in the reception and kitchen. A note, handwritten by herself, still remains in the reception. It is to her daughter, and is an uncanny reminder of how suddenly she and the others vanished that night. She was about to retire to bed after leaving instructions for the morning staff. It is unlikely that anyone read that note until the police arrived. It has stayed there all this time, and has now been read by ourselves. 2 images scanned from material found in upper bedroom. This guy. Yeah, this is the guy that Matilda Fly referenced. Or no, it wasn't Matilda who referenced him, it was George. Because they were talking, and there was still that fucking cryptic note in his bedroom that...
Emotional damage!
Just a little bit. Oh, fuck. Let's see. Semi-popular author of astronomy. Yes, astronomy books and manuals often came to the station hotel to view the clear night skies, staying either at Easter or late October. Some of his books still remain in room 2E. Okay, so that's where he was. But that's... No, that's the room with the star charts. I was thinking about the one that's got the scrying bowl in it. Let's see. Last scene. Verney was seen by several people in the bar of the hotel. He is said to have been in a celebratory mood and was asking after George Crabtree. The source of the celebration is unknown, but was overheard by James Callum, father of Thomas, who was attending the sing-along in the bar, to be talking about constellations. He left the bar after having a few words with Edith and appeared to hurriedly retire to his room at 23:30. Further movements unknown. I like his mustache. Yeah, he looks quite dapper. So he went up. Wait. Right, because a 24-hour clock doesn't actually have 24 in it. It starts from 0. So it's like 23. Curly mustache. Yes. So this would have been like 11:30 at night. So from what we know before as well, from what we had seen in like nosing around their rooms, they were talking to each other, and there's some sort of thing that, let's see, I learned that trying to make a time system RPG Maker. It all circles right back around to RPG Maker, doesn't it, Chicky, for both of us? Oh, dear. But yeah, these two were doing something. Let's see. Personals, solid. Educational use only. Signal 91%. Let's see. Analysis of solar active regions and activity from these. Okay, those are clickable. Good to know. Activity at high levels, produced something flare. Imagery indicate a full halo with plane of sky speed. Whatever the fuck that means. Oh shit, this was changing that too. Let's see. Spread across most of Scotland, few heavy falls in parts of the northwest. Few patches of rain are also likely across northern parts of Northern Ireland, apart from Northern England, which will see an increase in cloud and rain of the country, and Hey, wanna do some constellations? Yeah, don't mind the white powder under his nose, it's just stardust. Let's see, websites. What were they looking at on the internet? Ghosthunters.net. We'll click that. Welcome to Ghost Hunters UK, the first web forum for ghost hunters, paranormal photographers, and their... The forum is currently down due to dispute over our service provider. We apologize it cannot be helped. Feel free to explore other sections until this problem is spirited away. In focus, Dorset. Polly White talks about her plans for the Dowerton experiment, the supposed haunted hotel in the southwest. So we're actually going to want to go to In Focus then. Myself and another Weymouth student, Nigel Danvers, have been funded by Haddon Industries to conduct a full investigation of the Old Station Hotel at Dowerton, or in Dowerton. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll set up various pieces of standard equipment, as well as a few toys lent to us by our sponsor, or by the sponsor. Fuck, I swear I can read. Naturally, any results we get will be posted on the sports right away. I am a huge fan of Ghost Hunters UK and see this as an opportunity to really pay respect to those that have contributed not only to the site, but my own studies as well. Do read my Ouija tips, as I have found them quite invaluable in the past, even though I hope not to descend into such things during the Dowerton experiment. With the expenses laid on, it seems a little unfair. Little. Let's see, I miss this bulky internet. It's so ugly, it's beautiful. Bring this back, society. I mean, there are some websites that are aiming to bring this style of the internet back. There was actually a YouTube video I saw recently that had it. Let's see. Luigi tips, do nothing and win. Luigi just always winning. Let's see, believe no one will come through if you are larking about or doing it for fun. Part 2. Keep the questions simple. What is your name? How old are you? Where are you? Are you alone? Etc., etc. No answer doesn't mean that there is no one there. They just don't know what to say. Keep note of what comes through. You may have to piece together sentences. Don't do it alone. Two heads are better than one when it comes to judgment. Say goodbye, you may trap a spirit here. Okay, so that's like hints in how to use the Ouija board upstairs. So it sounds like she didn't want to use it, but did bring it out ultimately anyway. On April 1st, no joke, Polly White was interviewed on KMC Radio 4's This Working Life show. Okay, fuck it.
That program is repeated on Saturday at 2:15 p.m. With the time 11:30 GMT, we join Stephen Ashurst for a new series of This Working Life. Good morning and welcome to This Working Life with me, Stephen Ashurst. Each episode will be focusing on individuals who have chosen interesting and sometimes strange careers for themselves. This week we interview Polly White, a self-confessed ghost hunter, and Joanne Coles, a promoter of traditional Yorkshire puddings. And finally, Philip Pluzek, an organic bird food farmer from Brittany. Okay, firstly, Polly, good morning. Why such an odd profession?
Well, firstly, I don't like to think of it as odd. Really, it is such like another science, sadly a rather ignored or ridiculed one. The routines, practices, recording and experiments follow the same rules and criteria. I like to refer to it as an alternative science, rather like you have alternative religions and medicine.
When did you first become interested in, to coin your phrase, the alternative sciences?
Funnily enough, I was doing my foundation course at the time for a regular physics degree. I had a supernatural experience and became interested in the cause and reason.
Care to elaborate?
Of course. Well, I was at Sussex University at the time and had been for 3 months. Some friends and I were talked into trying a Ouija board session. Naturally, I at first thought the idea ridiculous, but went along with the others, if only to scoff at them when nothing happened. But something did happen.
Care to elaborate?
A lengthy and sustained conversation with an intelligent spectral phenomenon. It quite shook me up at first, and then I became fascinated. Within a month, we had all dropped out of our courses and were seeking alternatives. Regular physics just didn't seem rewarding or exciting after that night.
You did find an alternative course. Would you like to talk about it?
Yes, I was reading a science fiction magazine and saw an advertisement for a new group of experimental courses at Weymouth University. They are the brainchild of Henry Cuttle, who actually lectures on everything from the supernatural to warp science theories. It was partly Henry's influence that got us the Dowerton experiment.
This is your new project, yes?
Yes, sponsored by Haddon Industries. Myself and fellow student Nigel Danvers are spending the next couple of weeks, and possibly more, in the abandoned station and hotel just outside the village. Sadly, the buildings are about to undergo major redevelopment to convert them into a bar, club and restaurant. This is a pity, as the building is essentially a living museum. The owners, the Crabtree Estate, have kept the place as sealed as possible. They lost their son in 1947. He disappeared from the hotel.
Yes, I remember reading something about that. He disappeared, didn't he? Along with several others.
Yes, all on the same night. They were not the only ones either. As recent as the early 80s, people have been disappearing from around that area.
Do you believe they're connected?
It would be less realistic to think that they are not. It's too much of a coincidence.
The police don't agree with that theory, do they?
No, they still state that George Crabtree abducted the guests and staff after midnight and disposed of the bodies. This is, quite frankly, ridiculous. Where are the bodies? Where is George Crabtree? Did he dispose of himself as well?
What is your theory?
I haven't got one, yet. We are hoping the experiment will provide some clues.
How are you going about it?
Haddon Industries have lent us a wonderful array of gadgets and equipment, some experimental, others obvious, CCTV, microphones, and an operating system designed especially. We're very excited about it.
It does sound terribly exciting. Is there a possibility that you could return to tell us some of your results?
Certainly. I look forward to it.
Thank you. That sounds brilliant. Okay, over to you, Joanne. Yorkshire puddings.
And back around to Yorkshire fucking pudding. I love it. Okay. Oh, and we can see a transcript of the interview if we would like as well. Let's see, residual. So it's like different types of hauntings for the frequently asked questions. Most worried about a ghost. Repetitive question, perhaps the most important one. Problem is, definitely. Natly. You know, for some of these, I do like that. I think the typos are on purpose to sort of give it that, you know, internet backwoods feel that was so common for the time. Like, you did still have some mainstream sites, but a good bulk of the internet were just your random Joe Schmo or Jane Schmo running their own website. And I like that they've captured that to some degree here. Granted, this was made when those sites were, you know, big and well-known to a degree. So it's like, they did their research, but it was very easy because that's what was there at the time. Let's see, most important one. So we have put this section together to answer at least some of your questions. Enjoy. Select one of the above sections and learn more about ghost lore. What? Blah. Residual. These are like tape recordings, usually seen in the same location, replaying the same scene over and over to different people. A traumatic event leaves an indelible recording on the building or location, replaying itself forever. They may be seen as a glimpse of the past, recreating the traumatic event, or simply heard as footsteps up and down a hallway. Anniversary. As their name suggests, this type only manifests on significant anniversaries. Deaths, birthdays, and other times that were meaningful for the deceased or are of historical significance. They may be replaying a specific event on that one day or night. Intelligent. These spirits seem to have intelligence. They are interactive, similar to the poltergeist. They can be full of curiosity, playful, and sometimes dangerous. They may attract attention by making noises such as footsteps, slamming doors, or lifting, moving, and hiding objects. I wonder if this game is the reason I got super into that Invisible Games website. I mean, could be. Poltergeist. German for noisy spirit. As this name would suggest, they are noisy, often throwing things around, pinching and poking. They are generally disruptive. Manifestations are short, from 3 to 6 months, and often center on a teenage female. This would suggest that the activities are attributable to the teenager, who may be acting as a natural medium or manifesting repressed emotions. Woo! Energy orbs. These are the most often photographed spirits caught on film. They are seen as transparent or translucent balls of light hovering above the ground. Swirling patterns can be seen inside them. This could be an energy of some kind. Okay, so what we saw weren't stars, but they were like, spirit orbs then. Stuff on TV. Outshine the competition, glowday.com. Oh, this makes me miss the old internet so bad. Shit. So what's this one? Oh, this is truly ancient. Holy shit. Welcome to my 20th century mystery site. Here you will find fascinating tales and true stories which will thrill, fascinate, and puzzle. Well, fascinate, puzzle, and intrigue. All information on this site is submitted by you, the users, so I can't take no responsibility for the accuracy of this material. You too can submit a story which you think will add to the site. Please take note, Elvis sightings are not welcome. Ha! I receive at least 10 each day. You are still a guest member, which means that you can only access a few pages. Full membership allows access to the whole database. We currently have 302 members, which we hope will increase in time. I love this horrible, unreadable title because they found the drop shadow feature. It makes you so happy and warm, right? It's like they put it a little too far away, so then it just doesn't work. But the best part is, Chicky, the best part is that it's not a true drop shadow. If you look very closely, you can see that the letters are actually crossing over the red ones. So that's just font made in a lighter color, but at a lower, or more like it's black font, but at a lower opacity to look like a shadow. Like, they had the layering right for the top portion, but not so much for this line. I love it so much. Got that old internet jank. Alright, this is gonna be our point of interest, I believe. Let's see. Matilda Fly, the stage and screen actress best known throughout the 30s and 40s, disappeared in April 47 following a season of badly reviewed performances. She was, just before vanishing, appearing at the Empire Theatre in the play The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor. She left the stage during her performance and was never seen again. There were rumors at the time that she left London completely and fled to the countryside of Dorset. Later that same year, evidence was discovered that implies Miss Fly was a guest at the station hotel Bellerton.
Nani?
This location may ring bells with some readers as it is famous for other disappearances, and as many as 12 people have vanished in and around the location, but no one has ever been able to establish any cause. The 47 event prompted police to suspect the owner, a Mr. George Crabtree, of abducting the guests and staff and then disposing of them later. No proof has ever been able to prove of or disapprove this. Okay, so they just fucked up their typing there. The host still stands, but not accessible to tourists. It is still owned by the Crabtree family, who refuse any access to the area. I see. Interesting. Lucky Lord Lucan vanished in 74 after his children's nanny was found bludgeoned to death. 2 decades later, the Earl is still accused of killing Sandra Rivet and of attempting to murder his wife, Veronica. The 29-year-old nanny was battered to death in a dark basement after being attacked with lead piping in the Lucans' luxurious London home. Lady Lucan, his estranged wife, believed by police to have been the target of the attack, was then attacked and seriously injured. Lord Lucan, a well-known gambler who had fallen into debt, left letters protesting his innocence and then vanished without a trace. Lucan was last seen alive at Uckfield on Britain's south coast later that day. A car he had borrowed was abandoned 18 miles away. Friends say he committed suicide and his family has tried to declare him dead, allowing them to inherit his estate. Police believe that Lord Lucan may be living in South Africa. He is still sought on a murder warrant and the first ever issued for a British peer. His mustache does not bring joy. No, neither do those eyebrows. So this would be like 30 years later, given the time period of this game. Also, I might have to look at the map, but I think he probably vanished into the hotel, if I'm gonna be honest. Because there was already mentioned that people have vanished since coming here as well, just being in the area, not just the major event. People who break in may not come back out. Amelia Earhart, of course. Probably got ate by coconut crabs. Nothing here. Let's see, cross my site with web hits and learn like past mortals into your birth details and find your previous self. Ooh. Hmm. But we don't know their birthdays. Not this. We'll need that later, but... Man, now we just need like the dial-up internet connection. It'll be perfect. So what will it... Oh, oh, whoops. I get the feeling this is just like one of them ye olde generators. I'm old, I know what I am. There we go. Yeah, it just changes each time. Although I get the feeling it's gonna be important later, but we don't have anyone's birth date. Ah, we'll come back to this. The website was beautiful. No notes, right? I guess my next question would be, is there like a fail state for this game? Because I know not many games like would include a second ending. Let's see, they were in... Locked ghost office. So we're on the second floor. We would need to go up, I think. But let's go.
It knows what you're doing. You should leave. Your brother's waiting for you, don't you know? Don't worry, you might be joining him soon.
Okay, so just sometimes it'll repeat known dialogue. Oh wait, shit, no, I needed that. I'm a dumb. I need it to be down here. Okay, that goes to the kitchen. Let's see, Thomas. I have unlocked a room for you upstairs, room 1D. There's a pack of cards, an old bow beer. So you shouldn't feel too lonely up there, and I'll be up for a cuddle after midnight. Make sure you get the bed warm as the boiler is not working. At least you get hot water on that floor. Anyway, you'd better read this quick and get out. If my ma'am finds you hiding in the ladies' loo, she'll have the law down on you. Now that would be funny. I could see the look on your dad's face. If you see George, just say that you were delivering something. It's not likely that you will see him, though. He's been hiding in his room for days now. I'm a bit worried about him. My man thinks that he is losing his mind. I think he just misses Arthur. And they were dead close, you know. Let's see, fun fact, this game and Nancy Drew message in the Haunted Mansion made Wee Chicky terrified of the IRL phone for a couple months because I was scared it'd ring and creepy voices would come out. The fog means something, but well, she said something was hidden in here, but it's just from Betty. I thought it was... Well, shit. Imagine all the asbestos our character's probably breathing in right now. Fucking right? I'm not gonna lie, Unit is active. Green button for standby. We're back outside. We can't pick anything up here, but we'll probably need something there later. But then again, that's just me assuming. Oh, well, actually, you know what? We did see... Ghost train. So this chair has been moved. I guess we could, like, go into the tunnel because we've got a light now, but... I don't know if that'd be a wise idea. The cylinder cocks must be open. The cylinder must remain unharmed. Oh, hell, no. Thankfully, no. There's our brother's phone again. I don't think there's anything left for us here. And that leads across, so we're just gonna not. Because that leads across, like if we go up the stairs, it leads across here, which would then go over there. And would then lead us back through over to the hotel, which we don't need to do. Let's see. By the way, my typing is getting progressively worse since taking cold meds. That's fine. Like, if you're tired, that's just kinda how it be. Oh, hey, shit. Let's see, 24th continued. No table one will not suffice. She is having none of it. So I have had to move nice Mr. Verney from his usual position, table 4, to table 1. Cow. No doubt she will have a problem with the train noise now. I think the 8:45 postal train is about due. That should get on her nerves for a while. I'll be glad to see the G. Grable too. So there was like a hidden note there. I... Oh. 2 meters. So it's... There we go. Hmm. I wonder if, like, the die thing has anything to do with this, because we got, like, a die hint last time. Like, that's a 1, clearly. Or maybe not. They're just kind of funky. Never mind.
As time goes by.
You know what? Okay, so I guess... Oh. Well, that is both very lame and very annoying. I'm just genuinely at a loss. Oh wait, that's back toward the stairs.
Go away or it will find me.
So that was 1E. So she doesn't want to be found by whatever the fuck that is. Arthur. So he did some of the portraiture, I guess. I guess there is still the boiler that's up in the attic. But I still genuinely don't know what to do about it. Like... Plus, there's also the whole deal of every time I hear the whispers, I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean. Is it supposed to be like, oh, the creature is coming, the creature is coming, wee. Okay, so that's table 2. So we're on the 2nd floor. It was 2A. Whatever that means. This was the room. Yeah. I feel like we're getting a lot of shit that would actually be good hints.
What a strange clock. It's got buttons on it. You're very nosy, aren't you? Poking around in other people's things.
Says the bitch who was trying to open up a secret clock. So we've got to find the combo for that. I don't want to see or read about her traumatizing past with that. Uh... Hmm. That's a thing. Got a bunch of soap. Oh. Okay, so that's a hint for the scrying thing. That's sitting in the bathroom for some fucking reason. Oh, pardon. Wood. And a circle for bowl. I guess it becomes a thing of, oh, you gotta like... Dear Miss Fly. Yeah, so this is from, Grable, I'm assuming. It's like GG. This is like a boiler to heat water. It's my borb! It smells like point and click. Hey Raven, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And indeed it is. It is a Myst-like point and click horror game. Called Darkfall the Journal. All men think all men mortal except themselves. Edward Young. Vintage, yes. 2002 vintage to be specific. As you can see, sometimes the game gets a little stuck in spots. So let's see, this is 3A is the painting room. At the moment, I'm at a bit of a loss. So like, this is wood, and it goes over here. This is sandstone, and it goes over here. This goes down here. This is here. Okay, those stayed in place. Is that wood? And this goes here. Okay, that must be right because they did not move. Okay, so chalk and bronze go down there. So this goes here roughly. That stays there. This goes here. And this goes here. But we don't have any water. Or mercury, which is what stated we need. Nice.
Ness, west by north, 3, 19 miles, 1027.
That's that on him being missing. I feel like these paintings are supposed to be significant for as often as we're allowed to look at them. That's the ghost thing. Although, the ghost thing is probably the old place that this place was built on top of, so I guess there's that. This is Betty's room. Which, it's really cool, because if you do this, suddenly there's notes. But this means fuck all to me. Oh. Just to draw this out really quick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like doo-doot, doo-doot. 1 in the middle. 1 on that other bar. And then we go up 1 more time. For whatever that means. It needs practice. So very clear there are these notes in here, but I can't read them. Aww. This was Edith's room. So, I guess Betty knows the actual answer to...
Are you the one carrying on George's work?
Wait.
Are you the one carrying on George's work? If so, you should know that there are 12 of those weird symbols. I had one, Betty had one. The guests have one each too. Not all of them remain anymore. Lost, destroyed, or taken. It knows what you're doing. You'll have to be careful.
Okay, so yeah, we did listen to this last time. So... That's something we should have found, like, before. Then there was also another one that... It's in the thumbnail, so I'll be able to see it. Edith, hide the scrap in a safe place. I know you think that I have lost my mind, but you must learn to trust me on this. I wanted you to leave the hotel and take Betty with you, but it's too late. Arthur and I disturbed something. Something that should have stayed dormant. Wrong dormant, but whatever. Arthur has taken the secret to the grave. I am not so lucky. I have divided the only key to our salvation into pieces. I've given a piece to each of you and the guests. It was the only way of guarding its location from the evil which stalks us. My research is our only chance. Remember this word, Ixiom. A strange word, I know, and by the morning you can forget it for good, if I am successful. Lastly, do not open your door this night, unless you know for sure you know who it is who calls on you. Yours, George. Okay. Oh, so if we'd want to see that again, we'd have to... This. So Edith had this one. Okay, so I did write down that other symbol. It was in 2C. Whoever had that room. And that's Crabtree's locked place. But we still need something to dislodge it with, because it's locked from the inside. Man, all the bathrooms in this place are fancy as fuck. Wait. Oh! Okay. So that goes to, Betty, not Betty, fuck, to Polly and Nigel's place. So 20, 90, 5, 40. I mainly just want to go a little longer, just purely because so much of the beginning was nothing but reading segments. In fact, I'm going to go to the timer. And we'll just... We'll give it an extra 30. Just because I want to see what else we can find and get done here. While we actually have that, we're actually gonna go down to their room. Poor Thomas, he's trying to help me, but... Actually, we are on 2, aren't we? Yeah. Man, I can't just steal the chopsticks or a pencil. Oh, so I don't have to enter it in again. So this is where it's supposed to be. I really hate that this is... You gotta manually click each time. It didn't have a 0, but it did say... We'll find out in a second, I guess, if that doesn't work. Okay, I guess not. Down to 5 we go. Oh. Cavity detected but not beyond initial surface. I can't read that. That's too fucking tiny. So that did something, but... Okay, we're just gonna go upstairs. Hey, Sir Hungwell, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. See, I seriously need to eat, but I don't know what. I know you're probably already sick of soup, but I would recommend... Fuck, I went the wrong way. I would recommend soup. sandwich, maybe a BLT. Ooh, that'd be good. Let's see, it's worse than being sick of soup, but I have survived on soup so much I'm out of soup. Oh, fuck. I guess making like a small sandwich or like butter some bread. We need a small key for that, but we don't have one. We've already done this. Cinnamon toast. Oh, you know what? That would be actually really good. What do I do? I'm lost. Help. I guess if we say goodbye, they are no longer able to help us. What should Chicky eat? Unfortunately, the ghost is also stumped. There's nothing for me here. Or if there is something for me here, I can't do it yet. Because I've got these coins that I got out of the machine, like, really early on. Oh! Okay, and then it was... Yeah, so that's where we got this one from. Okay, so that one is... Ixiom. This one is Lussa, more than likely. I don't... The survey gave me that one signal image, but I don't know what its name is. The one in the bathroom was Larsus. Can I leave now? It's a bunch of these, like, little stepping stools everywhere. Like, I've been kind of hoping we would get a key to, like, what this says, to, like, at least translate it. But I think, I just, I don't know. So, I forget the name, but this is, like, the guy... Oh, wait, no, that's Andrew that's staying in here. So... I genuinely don't know what this means. Like, very clearly, it's attached to, like, this thing here. Like, it represents what these buttons are supposed to mean, but there's no combination anywhere. Like, I've been searching up, down, and all over this fucking hotel. Like, there's a certain level of abstract you need to have in order to play these kinds of games, and at the same time, it's like, I don't know what it wants from me. Oh, wait. I didn't get to read this last time.
Are you interested in astronomy too?
Oh, hi, Andrew. Let's see, Andrew Verney was born in Maidstone, Kent. Company crafted curiosities founded by his father, well known for creating puzzle boxes and board games. Astronomy is only a hobby, but his keen interest in distinctive writing style has become popular for he now writes in book form and for a popular daily newspaper.
Are you interested?
Oh. Oh. Andrew sliding into our DMs, talk about astrology, shake my head. Oh no. So, he was also trying to solve the cipher. Oh, this fucking sucks! Okay, you motherfucker. I'll grab my sketchbook here. I'll just borrow my notebook. Not my notebook, my fucking sketchbook, because we're now coming over onto the side where I keep track of all my shorts, and I don't want to use that. Not gonna lie, it looks like me trying to type right now. A little bit. So, I is R. And D is W. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, so now we have, like, something to work off of. So... T... Yes, I am doing this live, so... Actually, I could, I guess, like, do it off stream, but I don't want to. I... W... G... S... V... H... P... R... M... D... R... G... S... B... L... F... I... O... R... U... V... So... I is R, and D is W. So every time D shows up, it's W. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna fucking solve it off stream. Cause my guess is the answer to this fucking thing is in this.
Edith is a wonder. She's been the perfect host for several years now. Strange taste in art, though. Edith is a wonder. She's been the perfect host for several years now. Strange taste in art, though.
Literally not what I was grabbing. Ugh. So the meds are getting to me because I was mesmerized by that toad. Hypnotoad has come to play. So T means something, but he doesn't know what. So wait. I guess it's just determining what kind of cipher it is. And I really doubt they would make it like a really super hard one. So I... Oh. W. So it's like 14 letters removed. So D. I'm just mentally testing something out. So that's 19 difference. So that's not like a shift over. Yeah, I'm just... That would take way too fucking long on stream. I'm just gonna do it off. Probably while I'm rendering the VOD. I still don't understand, like, what these have to do with anything. I also don't understand what the point of this is. Because, like, I was kind of hoping that these boxes, like, there would be something here, but there isn't. I also hate that this doesn't stay solved. So, like, every time you would want to figure out what it is, you would have to redo it, unless you wrote it down. Oh, well, it got something. Well, that's some kind of symbol. So, I'm gonna write that down. It's got like a little bar across there. Ice screeny and posted. Oh, thank you, Chicky. Appreciate it. Okay, so it just loops. There's also that Z there. That's interesting. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 12 symbols thus far, or at least we have found them. And only 2 of them we technically, well, 3 of them we know the names of. It's like there's something there, but I can't see it. It's on that one too, so I guess it's not important. Probably just some detail. I will say it's a little odd how some, like, very clearly there's some areas that are very interesting looking, but we can't really get to them. And of course he would buzz by to go over there. So we're on... Yeah, we're on 1 now. So is that all it wants to show us, is this one? Okay. Like, I feel... Yeah, whatever. I could have swore I saw a magnifying glass pop up for a second. Okay, whatever. Whispers of the Damned. B had a message in it. Oh, that's the message I meant. Whoops. Within 2 meters, whatever. So now I'm just kind of trying to comb back through. This is Thomas's place. There's nothing we really need in here.
Go away or it will find me.
So we need a tool in here. What I need, I don't know. It's not really very descriptive. So 1A, or it's like E. Need tool, question mark. I don't know. I was complaining about it being too abstract, but at the same time, it's also been rather good about making sure all the tools you would need are still somewhat nearby. It's got a microphone. That leads back to the station. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what the game is expecting of me now. To be quite honest.
That's your brother's, that weird machine. You could look in his stuff for a clue. In the waiting room.
Okay, so Tim basically works off of what you last interacted with. Um... So he's in 3... No, it's not 3B. Fuck. I don't remember what fucking room he's in. It's not this one. It's not this one. So that was Fly's room. I want to get that fucking hint. This isn't it. That's the ghost hunter room. That's whatever this fucking room is. Okay.
I've been trying to remember the combination. I forget so much these days. I've been trying to remember the combination. I forget so much these days.
That's Andrew Vernes. He would be famous if he hadn't, well, you know, disappeared. He discovered a new star constellation.
So, I guess that means it's a star constellation? That's F. So we're in... We're on the second floor. Okay, that's got star stuff, so... I'm just gonna write Andrew here so I don't fucking forget.
That's Andrew Vernes. He would be famous if he hadn't,
Okay.
well, you know, disappeared.
So...
He discovered a new star constellation.
Oh my... So the two are connected. Okay. Okay, Tim, I get it. Fuck me running. On the plus side, at least Tim is there. Tim is helpful. Or at least he's trying to be. Save. Solve a fucking box. Save. And with that, that'll be the end of fucking this for right now. Holy shit.